much earlier than I expected, some 6 or 7 days, and really early in the morning FedEx delivered my new Boatworld catamaran from Boatworld. Obviously it's meant to come on the 17th, but the container ship got in early, so here it is, and kudos to FedEx for delivering it so early. This of course is the Take a Cat copy, the 3.3 version. So let's get it unboxed and set up and see what it looks like. In order for her indoors, who always helps me to do this, I've had to do what no man should have to do, which is peg out the washing. It comes delivered in 2 boxes. Obviously the smaller box, which I suspect are either the wheels or something else, whether that's an extra maybe that Boatworld provides with it, I don't know. Her indoors doing the honour of opening. Couldn't find any scissors because someone seems to have lost them all.
Someone uses them, doesn't put them back.
Someone uses them and doesn't put them back apparently. So what we've got in the first box is the ubiquitous bag. Open that up, Catherine, see what that's like. Yeah, it's a Boatworld bag. How's that work? Is that a pair of scissors? I was expecting to see Yevgeny Prigozhin come out of the box, but he hasn't. 2 wheels, they're flat 3 wheels, which I guess are non-inflated, so that is good, because when you don't use these things much they can just be flat when you go to use it, which is most annoying. And here we have, I think, part of the transom arrangement or fishing rod holder or something, I'm not sure to be honest. All will be revealed, her indoors opening it up. If it blows, just leave it, Cap, and we'll pick it up from the shed. So in the smaller box we had all these parts, which I think are to do with the transom, the bag. Initial thoughts are, don't know about that, and the wheels. No push goes in, but there's her indoors. Right, her indoors opening the main box, exciting. There is an anchor bag in here that isn't part of the kit, which I bought separately and got them to put in to save a few quid postage. For full disclosure, I have bought this myself. The cat I've paid full price, but Boatworld did refund me the postage or the delivery cost of about 40 quid for doing a review of it. Not that that will make any difference to what I say about it, I will report the truth. Right, in the box we have 1 seat, 2 seats. Your end, I think there's a pump, is there?
Might need to lift the boat out.
Okay, we just let the pump come out.
I didn't want to yank on it.
Oh, an upright pump, which is quite useful. I prefer those and useful for other things. The transom, just put that down. Some more bits at the end, and then what we've got some more fin. Oh, that's for if you use it as a paddleboard, that's interesting. Another piece of random paper, a puncture repair kit, and of course the boat itself, which I will help turf out, and some oars. There's oars there, look, Catherine.
I know, but they're under the boat.
Okay. Obviously in the box we've got the boat itself rolled up, and we've got a pair of oars.
In here.
Yep. And the floor to the cat, which the fin must have been to do with something, I've no idea. I think it was with a paddleboard. And then another bag, a better bag to put the whole boat in, which is excellent. So we've got 2 bags. Lovely, just put that over there, Catherine. And a strap to tie it all up. Again, a nice little addition. Right, so just unrolling the main boat. It's 3.3 metres long. Everybody would have liked the 3.6, but at the moment this is what they have. And there we have the boat in all its glories, and there we have Popstar looking what on earth has he bought. So there it is, unrolled. Erin Dawes first said, well, it's like a canoe when it was rolled up. Then she said, oh, it's got no end. So Poppy says, I don't know. So let's get some air into it. And the floor's over there. So there's the floor unrolled. And curiously, if Erin Dawes folds back the floor, folds it back.
Back here?
Yep. There is a place for a fin. So you can use it as a paddleboard, I imagine, which is what the fin for. There is, however, no PSI rating for how to blow it up. So have to work that one out. So the boat, I'm pleased to say, has got Halkey Roberts valve, which matches most of my other kit. So when you pump up at Halkey Roberts, make sure that that button is out. Else you pump it all up, take the pump out, and it'll all go down. So I've got my trusty pair of itty wits, which I'll get on the go pumping her up. So I haven't looked for or found any instructions yet. There might be some, but I'm just getting some air in the tubes first. So you can see what we're getting, put a bit of shape in them with the two trusty itty wit pumps, which I find to be very good. If you do buy any inflatable boat like this, it pays to get an electric pump. There's several on the market. I quite like the itty wit ones. They've gone up, but they're not too expensive. Buy two because you don't want to be let down at the day you're going boating. They take one heck of a lot of the hard work out of it, as you can see. Big stink watching on and her working. Finally, we need to tap that bit in. I'm sure if we'd have wetted it, that would have helped. Get that bit in. So rubber mallet in your arsenal would be useful. We're not sure if we're putting this together in the easiest way, but we've got that transfer support in the top that we had the mallet in. Some little water, a bit of water would have made that slip a bit, or some water and fairy liquid. And then we've got the floor in. It seems a bit big, but I'm sure it isn't when it pulls out. And then we're going to assemble the transom, and then we'll put some air in the floor, I think. So by looking at pictures on the web at Boatworld site, we've worked out that's how you do the transom. So the transom plate goes inside. We did put a little bit of fairy liquid on those runners, and that worked a heck of a lot. A little bit of fairy liquid and water. And we put the bolts outside like that, because I can never understand why they put them inside. I think it's for lifting davits, but I prefer them on the outside. We're going to pump the floor up and see how that goes. So here we are with the trusty itty wit, putting some air in the floor. Again, no pressure markings. I'm not the same boat there, was not asking about that, because that is important. Got to get the force into those edges. So we're pumping up the floor again with the electric pump. Don't try and do this without buying an electric pump, because you'll be knackered. Okay, it'll be a workout for you, but so much nicer just to let that take the work while you faff about doing other bits and pieces. Erin Dawes is sussing it. I think in breaking this down, you would leave the bottom or one part of the transom connected and just take the other one out, and then that should slide out. So in the absence of any information on PSI or instructions at all in the boxes, we've spoken to Boatworld, and they recommend 10 to 12 PSI on the air floor and 2.5 to 3 PSI in the tubes, which is typical of a high pressure air floor or anything. So that's what we should do. I do it a little bit less because I'm a scaredy cat, and probably have it at about 9.5 in the floor, maybe 10. There she goes. Right, there it is assembled. After we've just got to do the Velcro. If you just stick the Velcro down at the back there, Catherine, on those flaps. Yeah, well that'll do. Can't be anything different. And we haven't put the wheels on yet, but yep, there it is assembled. Floor's at about 9.5. We said could be at 10 to 12, and we've done the size to 2.3 psi. Looks quite a formidable bit of kit. Right, just to put the wheels on now. There she is, all put together completely. Obviously be a lot quicker next time, and first impressions I'm quite good. What is also good, a small point, but in the kit, in the bag, you get a spare of each of the bits that you need for putting it together. So you get a spare pin for the wheels, a spare toe and bolt, and a spare thing for your rod holders. Don't know that there are any rod holders that would fit in there personally, any rods, but I don't think I'll be fishing from it. So there she is, rated up to 15 horsepower. A 9.8 would go very well on it, I think. That's what we'll do first to test when we get to test it. There is no fuel tank holder that we thought there was going to be, which is a pity, but generally quite good. Got toe and eyes at the front, you can see down there. There's the high pressure airflow, which doubles as a paddle board, which is what that fin is for. So strange. There's your pump, your spare fabric should you get a puncture. One bag for the spare bits, a puncture repair kit, and the larger bag over here for the whole boat. There it is, the Boatworld Kat Sport 330. What do you reckon, though, indoors?
Yeah, very good.
She's scared. There we go. Just thought we'd try the wheels, and they are very slick. You put the pin in and lever in and just lift up these bits. I'll pull down now. They're sprung, and they just drop into place through gravity and lock in position. So now indoors, if you go at the front and see how easy it is to tow. So lift that strap. Yep, lift that. Bit heavy on the back, so if you get the other side, see what it would be like. We both lift from here. Move back, move back. Yeah, that's very easy. So probably putting the wheels on there forwards. Yeah, that is very useful, very easy. How could I do it? That's the. Yeah, I can do it from the front. That wheel's about quite good. There we have it. Very impressed. Right, cup of coffee time. I thought I'd better take a few video bits of the bottom, which is quite impressive. You can see it's got some very strong bits here on it. Toe rings there, a rope, and yeah. So the sort of distance that the tubes are, you can see there from the floor. So quite interesting. Quite long actually, because although it's only 3.3, unlike a 3.3 metre sib, you benefit from the whole length really. Excellent. Thanks for watching.